Welcome to the American Kingdom Mall. As we know, the new king of the aquarium is having their coronation today. That isn't the only celebration, as it's Gerard's 103rd birthday. Happy birthday, Gerard. He was with his family when the mall first transported. Gerard has a saying where he believes every year is another middle finger to death itself. Well, death took that personally, and is now facing off with Gerard and his party by the kids' play area. Please steer clear until a winner is decided, as death is the literal embodiment of the end, and Gerard, and I quote, has never felt more alive. The American Kingdom Mall. When you're here, you're royalty.
Hello everyone, welcome to Pretend It's a Show. Apparently now a secret murder mystery podcast, so hopefully we're gonna do good in analytics, because murder mystery podcasts dominate, and I mean dominate, the podcast charts, not even as a joke. So is this a ploy for me to try to get higher in the numbers? Maybe. Joining me are our two sleuths for this episode. We have Jojo, George Johnson, played by the fantastic Luis Rosado. Say hello, Luis. Our second sleuth is the also fantastic, but maybe not as aware, Shadow Flame, aka Steven Stevenson, aka Oscar Fernandez. What was with that hi?
Hi. What's a sleuth?
Wait, for real, you don't know what a sleuth is?
Like
wait, do y'all not, wait, y'all really know?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's a sleuth.
The one that finds clues.
Yeah.
Like Sherlock Holmes.
Oscar, you're huge into detective fiction.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't mean I'm smart. I'm not the detective.
I'm glad I chose you to do this podcast at this moment. The man is brimming with confidence, people. And let's not hesitate. And Jeff, what was that squeal? Oh, all I heard on mine was.
I know, so yeah.
Let's just jump.
No, he was not
Are
asleep.
you sure?
Shut the hell
You sure
up,
Jesus
Oscar.
I'm pretty sure Jesus could have solved the main few crimes of his day. This man died. No, what
he
do you
didn't solve
mean?
crimes. He
Legally
committed
selling,
crimes.
Liquor without a
Wow.
license? Nah, not Jesus. Jesus would never do that. Oh, that's worth giving
He didn't sell it,
liquor
gave
to
it
possible
freely.
minors. I'm gonna, before we
Nah,
jump into the
they're
podcast, I just
all-
want to say one thing. I don't know why. I just remember a TikTok right now in my head. Like, there's this trend going around. Cause have you guys seen like that? Like, what you gonna do when you see Joe Byron in the Oval Office? Have you seen that? Someone did that, but was like, "Hey Judas, what you gonna do when you see Jesus? I'm gonna give him a big old kiss." I don't know why that's stuck in my head. So let's jump into this D&D podcast that has nothing to do with religion, but there's a religious joke for y'all. Woo! We're starting off hot. Actually, if this is your first episode, I don't know why you started on this episode. Go a few back. This is even our part 2 into what am I gonna call this murder mystery? It looks like octopus. How does that have to do with murder? I was doing everything in my power to avoid octopussy. I was doing everything in my brain, coming up with 18 different lines. I was gonna say octopussy, and I was like, that's worse. And then you say...
Listen, it is the better of the Sean Connery films.
Fuck it. 8 legs and you're dead. That's what we're calling this episode. Yes.
8 legs and then you're dead. Why not just 8 ways to die?
Yeah, I like that. We're back in the scene. Let's rewind time by a few minutes just to show everyone what's been happening. We hear a scream. They're at a gorgeous dinner party that's like the Met Gala, and a king is being coronated. This box yellow fish. He's about to like take the throne, but not really. He's just mingling with people, and then we hear the scream. That's what I assume. I don't know what octopus
That was a
sound
scream?
like. Better? Thank you. You hear the scream. And you guys
Shadow Flame's trying not to laugh.
You guys rush in and you see a dead octopus in like what looks like what was did I ever say what he was wearing?
Wasn't
Yeah, okay,
wearing,
so
like,
I did say it, yeah. He was in a general's outfit. He had badges, the shoulder pads, the whole 9 yards. Dead. He did have a mustache. And I actually wanted to bring up something real quick. Is the mustache located under his eyes, or would it be actually where his mouth is, where his butt would be?
First of all, if I see the mustache,
you ain't gonna look at Octobutt where the beak is. Let me see it. And you were with Detective Hiki Dormitory, a cute little.
He's a detective? I didn't.
I'm pretty sure he said he was a detective.
I would have run it in my
You're
notes.
with Hiki Dormitory.
Hey, listen. Luis remembers Vladimir, okay? I trust his memory
For people who
better.
don't know, that's Oscar's dog from 8 years ago. So Hiki Dormitory, definitely, I didn't say he was a detective, is there, and with their powers combined, they were able to deduce that Sir Oliver's been poisoned. And before they can go deeper into the autopsy, Jojo came to the revelation and looked up at, God, as the DM, I should know these names far better, Bendril, and goes, "Where's the king?" And that is where we're going to continue. Back in scene.
I'm assuming the whale's freaking out.
Was no one guarding him?
Was guarding him.
So where's the king?
And you see him start to like sweat more because he was like, "I escorted the king to the bathroom. At that time, I thought I saw someone suspicious around the corner, so I started floating over there and tried to follow. And then I couldn't find them, and then I lost track of where they were. And then I heard the scream and came running here. Well, floating. I can't run. I have little whale flappers, and I'm floating high in the sky."
So are you not gonna send your men to, I don't know, look for him?
You hear that whale. Oh.
For a whole second, you cut out. That's why I was like, what's wrong? I heard,
And you see,
oh no, sushi.
like, you see out of, like, under the tables, hidden in the shadows, even right behind you, Shadow Flame, as if they were watching you the whole time, is an army of jellyfishes. And leading the jellyfish is a polar bear who is just walking, going, "Sir, you cold? We need to fight."
Oh, yes. Sir Peanut Butter. And his
It's ice. And you hear Bendril go, "Sir Peanut Butter," because that's a really good idea. And his army of jellyfish. You must go find the king. Yes. Our voices kind of sound similar. No, they don't. And they're off in the halls of the castle to find the king. Bendril goes, "This place is on lockdown." As you remember, all the windows were shut with like iron bars. Like the door was locked magically. You see runes magically appear on the ceiling, and you can tell this place is on complete shutdown. And lockdown. A quarantine of sorts. Everyone starts putting on their masks. Like, oh wait, that actually would be very bad in a crime. Everyone, wait. Before you do public safety.
We're all guilty.
You see Hiki step up to you, Jojo, and goes, "Well, what fucking voice did I give him? It's been so long." "Well, you see."
How come you didn't just like
listen
to the previous episode? Because that's pretty smart, isn't it?
I don't need your sass. That's not the voice I gave him. I think it was something like this.
No,
it was something like this.
It was not.
Yeah, I got it. I know why I sound like this. Yeah.
No, I'm gonna laugh because you're gonna hear the previous episodes. It was not this voice. It was not this voice.
Well, you see. Okay, I'm gonna stick with this voice. Well, you see, sir. Oh, God, I guess it's this voice. I am not gonna be Matthew McConaughey. Screw it. He's Matthew McConaughey. Now, let me tell you.
No.
Let me tell you. I think you're not done with your own investigation there, Jojo. It wasn't that voice. I'm just gonna give him a chipper voice.
It was not that voice.
I don't think you're done.
How dare you disrespect the next governor of Texas?
All right.
Matthew McConaughey.
He looks up to you and goes, "Okay, this is my voice now. I'm just gonna stick with Sonic. Hey, I think you're not done with your investigation. Or were you? Because I need to know if I need to put my spell down or not. Do you want to see more?"
Yeah, I was just realized the king's not.
No, yeah,
probably the most important guy.
Don't worry, Peanut Butter's a smart guy. He can handle this. Oh,
I'm gonna follow Peanut Butter.
Okay, got it. So first.
Because Oscar's like, I don't want to be here just listening to you and please talk.
Okay.
I want my own adventure.
This otter going through multiple personality disorder.
So what we're going to do then is first, Jojo, we're going to go with your scene, and then Shadow Flame, we'll go with your scene for the search. Got it? So Jojo, I will allow you to roll a fresh investigation. Again, you could use your... it's not necessarily an investigation. What did we use? It was medical for your pets. Fuck, got it.
I got 19. For medicine, I got 16.
Gotcha. What were you looking? Were you looking for something specific or?
So all I know is the poison was in his stomach, so he consumed something. Is there any glass around the body or cups or plates or d'oeuvres, something that
using investigation, and since it's not medical, you try to look at the screen. You got a 16 on medical, you said, right? Okay.
Yeah, 16 on medical.
With the 16 on medical, I will tell you this, and then I'll go to your investigation. Because the medical, you found there is actually a second foreign substance within him, and it involves let me get it 1 second. You can tell through it, all the stuff I told you that was the signs of poison, but there is a second foreign substance that actually gave him the opposite effect of the poison. And you actually see that it's infused within the poison itself. No, what it did was there was an acceleration process. Maybe you can tell some muscles were getting tense, and his, I guess the right way of saying it, you can tell there was a boost to him. If you could deduce just through you can't get specifics, but it's something that would boost.
So it's something where he eats something harmless, but mixed with this item, it becomes even more deadly or something.
Maybe all you know is the thing gives it gives the body a boost.
No, that's what I was just saying.
I can't tell you with the 16.
Explain, right?
All I'm saying is it gives the body a boost and stuff. It gives it a plus. So to put in D&D terms, if you drank this, you would have some advantages with your rolls. But in medical terms, it's like a steroid to an extent. But it was mixed
fabuloso.
in with his whole body throughout his blood, his muscles, and everything, as if it's been there for a little longer than the poison itself. With this octopus's color is, yes, they can.
Octopuses change colors.
Well, no, but something.
Yeah, tell me.
Just popped into my head. If it's a yellow octopus with blue rings, I'm not touching that because that is poison.
Let's see if it is. I'm gonna roll a luck check.
Because if it is,
he's not at all.
Resistance to poison.
He is a just plain Jane beige octopus. Red. He's fucking red. And there's literally.
I love how I said that. You're like, you know what? I'm not gonna roll because that makes sense.
What are you talking about, baby? So and in the investigation, you actually can tell in his mustache. You're able to find you see Hiki put his paw in his mustache
Cheddar?
and pull out a little flake. And with your investigation, you're able to tell it looks like the fish food, like the fish flakes you would have you've seen before at work.
The one
at Pets for Life, the ones you've like
for life?
fed people before. So you see fish flakes in his mustache.
It assumes that he consumed some fish flakes. Maybe that was part of the poison? I'm not sure. How is that what everyone's eating right
looks
now?
At you and
or?
goes, well, you know, legally I can't. That's not my voice. Yeah, legally I can't investigate. It's up to you, because I can't say anything, because legally I can't. Maybe, throwing an idea. If you want to know what's on the menu, we should talk to the cooks.
All right, let's go talk to the cooks then.
You and Hiki will leave to the kitchen, and before we get to that, Shadowflame, you're running. Right next to you is this polar bear running, not on all fours, on his 2 feet. And he has his arms swinging like he's a linebacker ready to like tackle someone. On his back is a massive war hammer, and he's just sprinting down. And following y'all is what would blanket a sky worth of jellyfish as they fear as they search for the king. And you guys come into a crossroad, a left and a right, and the polar bear goes, all right, after a good sniff, I can tell 2 people went in a direction. The one to the right, I think, might be the king, but someone went to the left as well. That strikes a familiar sense that I cannot pinpoint.
Is it
kinda? Yeah.
Are they both fishy?
Yes, everything's fishy here.
King is fishy, yes.
It's kind of.
I was saying there is a polar bear,
we're kind
so
of a
I
kingdom
gotta
that, like,
ask.
as long as you chill in the water, you know how the aquarium is, you know how it goes. But either way, so I will let you take Wait, how can I trust you? Wait, why do I trust you?
Because
Like
when I heard there was danger, I immediately came to aid. A guilty man would have been out of here,
right.
especially if he was attacking someone so
I will give you
important.
half of my. I'll give you half of my arm. And you see half the jellyfishes look confused and go,
What?
You're gonna give him half the arm.
Peanut Butter goes, what you're gonna do is going to investigate. But if you're up to anything, trust me, half of my army can easily handle you. And you hear the jellies above you just whisper, oh, we know it's death and everything will kill you. You cannot survive. You will not know anything. If you try to do anything, I will murder you in every way possible. You cannot survive.
Man, I really wish I spoke fish. Come on, guys.
So which direction you go, left or right?
I'm gonna go the direction you said the king probably went the right.
And he will go left. So you go to the right. Roll me investigation.
Mm-hmm. Always with this investigation, like I'm some sort of sleuth.
It's like you found out about that word today, like maybe 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, I like it.
What'd you get?
Oh, that's a good roll. Start the game off 19.
Okay. So as you run down the hall, you notice a key detail. While running, in the other directions, you can feel a breeze hit the back of your neck. And in the back, you can tell it would have a door opened all the way on the side where Peanut Butter went. And he went back there, and you can feel a breeze hit you. But going in this direction, you actually find out it leads to a door to your forward and a door to your right. The door to your right, with a quick glance, you can see there it is a bathroom. And you can tell this other door, it's actually the one you cannot tell. Because from your experience of running, let me put it in a way that makes sense. When you go to the door, you that feeling of like, the magical runes blocking something is at this door too. So even though this is in the castle, you can feel that you can't get past this point. Unless the lockdown was lifted.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna. I guess guys can't go this way, so the only option is the way Peanut Butter went. So let's go that way.
Run towards the door where Peanut Butter went, and unlike the other door, for some reason, even though it leads to the outside, you feel you don't that same sensation of magic isn't around that door. What do you do?
I'm guessing something must have dispelled the runes on this door to get in or out to do what they did.
You walk through.
I go through.
What you see is actually, the only way to describe it, there is a dumpster to your left. There is a dumpster to your right. You're in a cube that leads to the outside, but it is guarded by like this massive fence cage. Like there's a fence on top. It really is just a cage, and it's meant to, like, you can tell by looking at it. Working at the mall, you know it as a location of like, oh, this is where we could throw trash out and take stuff out, but we keep it locked in so no one can walk in here. And all those magical runes are in those card gates there. And then you see Peanut Butter like talking to someone, and he's standing tall over them, and what's it called? And he looks at you, goes, "What are you doing here? I thought you went the other way." It's locked.
It's locked.
But I smelled the king over there. Oh, that's weird. That's very weird.
Does anyone else have like the authority to unlock certain doors? Like we need to be able to get to these places.
Or the king themselves. They're the only ones who are able to lift a lockdown. And then you see the person he's standing over is they are what is a good sea creature? Because I just now realized I never gave this person a sea creature.
A sea sponge.
You see oh no, that actually works very well. You see a giant sea sponge, and she goes, "Hey, oh god, hey, I don't know what you're doing. Why are you here?" And he goes, "What do you two want with me?" And you see in the sea sponge's hand is a cigarette that is lit halfway. Is a spatula halfway lit that she's smoking out of. She's like, "Wait, see."
I'm actually the chef's princess.
Actually, wait till you hear this person actually is, because looking at it, you see a chef's coat on the sea sponge. I'm not joking. I have this whole character's bio except what they were, and you put sea sponge, so this works very well. You see a chef's coat on them. Shadow Flame, and she's smoking a cigarette and holding a spatula and goes, "What do you want from me?"
We're looking for the king.
I'm just on my smoke break. Can't I take 5 minutes?
Yeah, take as long as you need. But have you seen anybody come in or out of here besides you?
Why do you need to find what's the army? And she sees above her like a fucking sky full of jellyfish. What's going on?
These are my mini flames.
Shut. Oscar, roll me Arcana.
Oscar.
I'm not some magic user. Hold on. You keep having me roll this stuff under intelligence. You know I don't have any of that.
You feel inside you.
Oh, that's a mean 4.
Heat, as if this realm of magic is about to come out to you. And then, it goes away.
Yeah, it feels about
right. She goes, "What? Wait, what did you last say? Wait, no, you were talking. These are your mini flames."
Yeah, they're with me. So we're looking for the king. If you see anything suspicious,
what do you mean suspicious? Is
report back
something
inside.
going on? Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's lots of stuff
And you
going
hear
on.
Peanut Butter going, I see. We don't give them details. Keep them on their toes. I like your style.
That's right. That's right.
She goes,
Need to know. Need to know.
Okay, well, I'm about to head back inside to go to work. Gotta keep the dinner going.
I would like a burger.
We all don't make burgers. You see a sponge and a spatula in their hand. You think I make burgers? That's mean. That's mean, man. Be better. Be better.
I'm not a fan of sushi.
Because we're sea creatures. All we eat is sushi. It doesn't happen to be that my specialty is sushi, but it's still wrong. It's still wrong.
It's just, in the ocean, fish eat fish. I gotta go do stuff. All right, talk to you later. Bye.
You leave? I said, and then you leave back towards the inside. And we will cut back to, Jojo. You are now crossing, the pathway to go into the kitchen. You roll me perception.
Nat 20.
As if a whisper in your ear, you hear someone talk to you. You hear someone call out your name, and you hear a large banging from the window. And when you turn, the nat 20, you see perfectly it is actually
a squirrel in a suit drowning.
So you see at the window Andrew and Linda, and if her name isn't Linda, it is now Linda. If I ever said it before, it was wrong. I'm using my power as a DM to retcon her name. So anyone keeping track, her name is now Linda. Because it's totally, if it was Lily before, it wasn't, because that's the parrot. And that was a typo.
I have a disdain for the name Linda, but go ahead.
It's Linda more now after hearing that. You see them at the window trying to grab your attention as they're on the other side. And do you run up to them?
I wave at them. Hi, what's up?
They wave
murder
to you to come
on.
closer so they can actually talk to you.
I'm gonna talk to my companions, Hickey, real quick. Then we can continue.
And he just rides up to your shoulder and goes, "Cool, let's go together." I mean, cool, let's go together. That's my voice. I'm definitely remembering my voice. I don't have multiple voices. That would be weird.
You're too slow. That's all I'm hearing. All right, so I run up to Linda.
Yeah, really solidified it in the canon.
Andrew.
Yes, Linda speaks out loud. She goes, "Hey, what's going on in there? We can't get inside. We were just outside for a moment, and now we can't get in." Oh shit! For real?
Murder.
And Andrew goes,
Yeah.
Andrew goes,
Now
"Oh
we
my
have
god,
a
who was
king.
murdered?
And General
An octopus died? That's a
General.
It's an octopus.
Clocked.
Is it really murder?
General. He had an awesome
Okay,
stash.
I'm just saying
right?
he
I
can.
respect the stash.
He's not human. It's not like we categorize it as murder. Animals kill animals in the wild all the time.
Wow.
Sorry, while I was running, I picked up this kelp drink. It is delicious.
Is that what you're doing? Quickly, get a sponsor. Get a sponsor. Say a brand that you think would sponsor us. He picked up a
delicious grape slush from Sonic. Ain't
yeah,
that right,
Sonic
Hickey?
is the best. It's my favorite. It's my favorite fast food joint where you have to stay in a car. I love it.
That's what I'm actually drinking, by the way.
You see, Sonic, we're willing to take any sponsorships. Thank you. Yes,
Anyway,
Andrew goes.
delicious.
So, Okay.
Make sure it wasn't poisonous.
Then it goes, okay, smart. I like the way you're thinking. I like that. So, with the murder, do you need help? Is there anything we could do on the outside? And Andrew goes, again, don't think I classified a murder. I don't know if I even classify these things as people, but what can we do to help you, man? Anything to get you out of there.
Just keep an eye out. If you see anybody like running or swimming away from this area, just let there's some guards out there, right? Let them know, because we're looking for somebody. We don't know if he's still here or not, and we think he's after the king, so that's why we're on high alert.
Linda goes, I got you.
So
Linda goes, I got you.
Just keep an eye
got
out.
you. And then you see her summon her bow and arrow, and gets a arrow out. And if they try to run, do I have permission to graze their leg? Okay, go.
Yeah, sure.
Oh shit!
If they have one.
I'll aim for the fin. I got you. I'll Nemo them. Yeah. And then
delicious.
he goes, all right, let's head to the kitchen.
Yeah. You guys take care. Be safe. I gotta keep investigating. And
okay, see ya.
Yeah, see you guys later.
Gotcha.
I start running to the kitchen. And he points the way.
Yes, he does. He's that way. Right over there, past that sign that says Sonic. The best place to get a burger inside a car. With a kelp shake. Only a limited time offer using the promo code Pretend It's a Show. You see, now, Sonic, it's your move. We gave you the code and everything. Or the code PIAS, because that's the initials of the show. It took Oscar a second to spell it in his head. Oscar, what would Shadow?
It took a second.
Where would Shadow Flame be
head.
while he's headed to the kitchen? No. Oh, you're going.
I'm
to
not going to the kitchen. I'm going to the bathroom.
Okay.
Yeah, I was thinking. I was like, well, if the other way's locked, maybe the king went to go take a shit.
So what's gonna happen is we're gonna play the bathroom scene, and then we're gonna play the kitchen scene. Okay. So you walk in. You are in front of the bathroom door. What do you do?
I knock politely with my fist, and then I break in and I bust in there. King, are you
door
there?
is locked. You're gonna need a strength. You're gonna actually basically attack this door. Let me see. What is? Yeah, I said. What is the DC?
Is it locked? Goddamn! Hold on.
Of a locked door.
I don't have a. That's on my DM screen too.
Fuck it. Give me a DC 10, and I have an HP set. So give me an attack roll. Are you gonna kick? Use your sword? What are you doing? 20. You hit the DC. Nat?
20.
Yeah.
Because you're counting as an attack,
okay,
right? So yeah, 16
roll
plus
me
4. Yeah.
damage of whatever you're gonna do and explain to me, and I'll tell you if it's enough.
Well, I was just. Well, I already said my fist, so we'll count that. I don't know what was my fist do.
A what?
All right, 8.
You got +4.
8.
You.
Yes.
That's not gonna be enough to break it, but let me roll something.
I'm just
You
trying
said
to
I
open the
knock
door.
with
I
my
didn't think
fist
it
and
would
I
be
try to
locked.
break the
I was trying to
door
be dramatic.
Okay, he hit the DC, and he's gonna roll his. I'm just trying to open the door.
And I'm assuming when he hit the door, the person in there shit even faster, because that would have scared the
Alright,
hell out
oh
of me.
wow, he got 8. He got 12.
Okay, I'm good.
And standing next to you is Peanut Butter, and he looks down with you. And at that moment, you guys do that like anime-esque, where you guys pull your guys' fists back at the same time. And how would you describe what's gonna happen next? Because you know this polar bear is about to punch with you.
Ready? On 3. 1, 2, 3. Texas. There you go. Good pull.
The door just shatters off the hinges, and you hear 2 noises. First, you hear a scream of I hope you guys heard that. I got cut off.
Cut off. Again.
It was a loud pitch scream.
But it's okay.
And then you hear the next time you hear
was
little
loud.
pellets hitting the bowl. And you see sitting on the toilet is the king, just shaking, going, okay.
You really made the king shit.
I'm sorry. Oh, wait. Peanut butter? What's going on? What's happening?
Yeah, peanut butter. What's going on?
Peanut butter's like, oh, wait, sir, you see, the Lord, he looks at you trying to recognize your name, because I don't think you ever told him. Come on, help me out, man. What's your name? All right, Lord Shadowflame came up with the idea of breaking down the door all by himself, and I just definitely just followed along.
King, there has been a murder, and we were all really worried about you.
So you won't have to roll. But the king goes, and you decide to punch my door. You could have knocked. Wait, what?
We thought
Wait, you said there was a murder? Wait, time out. There was a murder?
Yeah, I guess so. Some octopus.
Wait, did he have a
thing?
General octopus.
I'm not a zoologist or anything, but I'm more of a paleontologist. I like dinosaurs.
All right, first of all, time out, Oscar. If you're this weeby guy and everything, you know damn well about octopus.
That's oh my
You've seen
god!
Enough tentacle hentai to know what species. All right, so you should not be like, oh no, I don't know this octopus thing. No, I know damn well. You know the type, the section capacity, the length.
You know what's the best part? You know what's the best part? I was about to go like, is Shadowflame that kind of guy? Oscar, episode 1 says Shadowflame's wearing a Higo hoodie. He's definitely Luis just spit facts. Luis spit facts, so you know the octopus. You know it.
Listen. The world doesn't need to know that I know these things. Okay.
Roll me a bluff check.
There are some parts of Shadowflame
to see if
he does not want to share.
Know octopuses. He's gonna see.
I only know Octopussy. Okay.
God, this episode's a mess.
Oh shit.
The king directly knows you're lying, but is more confused on why you would lie about not knowing what an octopus is. And he looks at your hoodie, and he's just like,
I don't know.
I don't get you, my man. But if there's a murder, was the octopus wearing like a coat, a general's coat?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh my god.
He had a little mustache.
No. Mustache? Oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah, which is weird because he's not a mammal.
It's one of our abilities. It's a spell. Scale to hair. It's a known skill for our people. If you don't know it, you don't know it. He goes, he's been murdered? Like poison murdered? Like murdered? Like murdered? Like I'm here now?
No, yesterday. Okay. Yes, yes, today.
I was just trying to shit, and you see him reach down, and he flicks a switch, and you hear the sound of water. Let me just clean myself up. And then he flicks it down. He goes, all right. And he floats back up on his water, like the cylindrical disc water thing they used to fly around in. And he goes, all right, let's go. I gotta, as a king, I gotta do this. This is, oh my God, I'm not even king yet, and I gotta deal with this shit. Let's go.
In my mind, I'm like, I can't help but notice you didn't wash your hands.
He's too busy, he leaves. We're cutting to the kitchen.
Now I figured out the king is evil.
You walk into the kitchen and you see what would normally be a very busy staff of crawfish cooking. You actually don't. All the crawfishes, there are a few mixture of other creatures in here. Like you see, yes?
Time out. Ricky, I'm pissed off, man. You were making me so hungry right now.
It's a crawfish, some crab. You see a gator or two in there. And actually, Go ahead.
Okay, so okay, I'm a Hickey. Give me a second. I just remember something.
Just like the king, he too had to take a shit.
No.
Texas.
Don't.
Oh
now
fuck!
I
think I know what he's gonna do.
Oh, he's about to pull out that old bay seasoning.
Eyes of vision. Oh, give me sight beyond sight. Show me the murderer.
Wait, no, you can't do that.
Owner can see one thing they want. Show me the murderer.
No. Yo, I love it.
I just saw that. I'm like, how come I didn't do
no,
this?
No.
All right,
no.
Sight beyond sight.
No, wait, no.
I have vision. Give me the murderer.
No. Oh fuck! Wait, no, I didn't give you that.
10 points to Gryffindor.
You give me that. And I was looking at the Discord. I was looking at like, oh yeah, the Thundercats thing. And I was like, sees what they want to see. I'm like,
I'm so mad.
Hold up.
I gave
love
you that
it.
thinking you would use it going, show me a clue. Not show me the murderer.
No. Owner can see things that they want.
Is that my
Show me the murderer. Show
wording?
me the murderer, Ricky. Owner can see one thing they want. I want to see who murdered the octopus.
This is my favorite episode of Scooby-Doo ever.
1 second, guys.
3 chargers, reset,
Three,
outside.
Owner can see one thing they want.
Okay, cool. Owner can see one thing
Hey.
they want. I was like, hold
Hey,
up, I
DM,
just solved the mystery.
If you create a homebrew thing, treat it like a contract. Treat it like you are a lawyer, and really get the exact wordage right. I should have worded it as
exactly.
they get to see one clue or a small minor detail if they hit a certain DC, depending on the higher they roll. That would have been smart. Instead, I put the exact words, owner can see one thing they want. So you wanna ruin the mystery? Got it.
Titties.
Get into this. You see that other Discord? You see that other channel in general, voice channels? Get in there.
Okay, so just you and me.
That's not fair. I want to see the murderer. I could metagame too. Besides, I already know it was Dio all along.
Okay. Fuck you. I want this to be known. Fuck you. Okay? I hate you. Okay. So
I totally
I'm
forgot
gonna make
about
you roll
this.
for one thing. You're gonna see the murderer. Don't worry. But I want to see how much details you know. Give
Perception,
me Arcana.
insight.
An 11. Okay.
Oh, no, I got an
You're gonna see the
11.
murderer no matter what. But it's the nope.
Insight.
Okay.
No.
So
Because I got
you
20
put on
on
the
that one.
glasses and you say this chant, and he looks at you confused, and everyone in the kitchen, before you can talk to anyone and get clues or hints of this well-devised mystery, you see a vision. You see the octopus, the general, arguing with someone in the shadows. Going, you can't see them. You're just like, you see him arguing, going. You can't hear the conversations. You see a visage of the lobster, the butler, looking over and ignoring the conversation. You see another vision of the sponge, because she totally was a suspect. Might as well just give you the candy. You see the sous chef Bellany there. You see Bellany.
Write it down.
You see her just walk past this and ignore the conversation because it doesn't interest her. You see her frustrated because of something else. You see all of this go down, and then you see the octopus drink a blue liquid and throw it on the ground, and you see his body start to grow, and you see him like get stronger, and then at that moment he goes and he falls onto the ground. But then you see, you zoom out, and zoom, and you see his food. You see his food, and you see the fish flakes on it. And you see the fish flakes emit a yellow aura, and that aura flies into the air, and it's like a tangible string, and you follow that aura. And you can tell by looking at it, the scent, it is the poison that you were looking for. And then you see it go into the hall, past the dead body, past the shadowy figure you cannot see, pan to the hallway, and it goes into a door through a keyhole, a bathroom door, and you see the aura attach itself fully to the king.
To the king?
Yeah.
The king killed him?
You see him there, and you see him just sitting there. And then it clicks in your head. A yellow box fish is poisonous. And you're back in the kitchen. So let's go back to Oscar now. Okay, so you had your vision, Jojo. You see Hiki look at you. You see the kitchen staff look at you as you just shouted, "Oh!" And like your glasses glowed. And by the way, I want you to know a beacon shot into the ceiling. It didn't shoot all the way where everyone could see because that wasn't your goal. And it was the shape of a, your logo for your store, which is like the head of a cockatiel, and it says the name of your store. And it had the cockatiel with a mustache. Yeah. They see that shine onto the ceiling. So glasses have branding. And it's in a green light, and then you're back into reality. How?
I know.
We haven't even talked to anyone here.
I'm not gonna lie. I have bird brain sometimes. I forgot I have these glasses that let me see.
You mean you have glasses that will tell you exactly who the murderer? God, that's so convenient.
Yes. I have a glasses that says owner can see one thing
they
want.
That sounds OP. Really? God, kind of ruins the mystery of it. You see kind of like Hiki kind of disappointed, like, kind of wanted to, run an investigation, but okay.
Let's be honest, that Detective Conan show went on for too long.
For a minute, Hiki's heart just aches. He's like, why? No.
I mean, we can
no,
if you want. I don't mind.
It's fine. Let's just. I know who killed him too. I've been knowing for a while. I wanted to see if you figured it out. But technically, actually, you did. So theoretically,
I kind of forgot I had these glasses. I'm not gonna lie.
When we see you,
Shadow guess who it was?
So what does a Jojo do? Okay,
no,
tell me.
Like to the group. It was Dio.
Fuck, he knew.
How'd you know? But so what are we gonna do now then? Since you know,
normally I would do this big show where I would talk in front of them in a corridor where it would be a life or death situation where I would explain exactly how they did it, and then we would have this cool fight with magic and stuff, and then it would have been this climactic moment. But if you want, we could make the announcement in the middle of the party and just see how it goes. Play by hair. Do you know how they did it? Do you know what happened? Because I can't say what it is. That's part of the thing I can't do. How they did it? You know who did it? Do you know motive? Do you know how they did it?
How? Yes, like with their aura, with a string, I believe. I'm trying to remember what you said, Ricky.
No, that was more symbolic. That was like the aura of what was on there. Remember what was on there led to the person.
Okay.
So you know how
he should probably just poison
himself
because.
So do you just want to just shout it out in the middle and just maybe we can get a motive? Oh
no, I want to talk to him.
Okay, let's go do that. You see the head chef Vance go, "Hey, don't you want to know my deep, intricate backstory through all of this?" Okay.
Nah, I'm good. I'll take more. I'll take more.
Oh my God, thank you. And then
delicious,
you see
chef, delicious.
the sponge come in, and she goes, "Finally, to resolve my long and thought out backstory. And where are you guys going? And then you guys take the Cub ship?
We're gonna go meet with Squidward. Bye.
And then you leave. Shadow Flame.
Mm-hmm.
You are walking with now the king, Peanut Butter and Jelly.
Yes.
Into where? Where would you guys be walking to? Because he wants to find the dead body, so he's headed to the dead body itself. Do you try to get him there, steer him away? What do you do?
I mean, I'm going to escort the king. I'm not going to leave him. Spent this whole time looking for him, so I'm going to stand by him.
If there is a murderer here, we're going to have to really weed them out and like try to figure out what we got to do next. By the way, why are you here?
Yeah, no worries, King. I got you.
Oh, yes.
I've been called a sleuth before.
Why are you guys?
Yeah.
Guys, no offense, like our kingdom hasn't. I know we lost standing with them all, but like, why are you guys here? Probably.
I would talk to the king about this already.
Probably not. I know you need my blessing.
I don't know.
Unless it wasn't covered before. Let's pretend it wasn't covered before. And Enrique will edit this part out.
Okay. That's fine. No, we came to request a favor of the new king to give us a blessing and help
you mean the
grant
Kingdom
us
of Fire?
access to the Fire Nation.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, something like that.
Well, I can't give it. I can't
I hear
give
they
that
have
to
amazing
you yet
tea.
until I'm coronated king, and I don't really know the spell because there's a spell, I don't know if you know, that will get you in there too, like a water spell. I really don't get access to that knowledge or the power to like anoint you to be a representative of here until I become king. And even then, I don't know if I want to make you a representative of my place because that's kind of like a big deal.
Okay, well, we're here to help and prove
That's
ourselves.
Facts. That's facts. If you help me find this murderer, you got yourself a deal. All right, and you guys make it to the body.
Let's go.
And it is just Bendril still looming over it, and everyone else has been inside. Like all the people have actually been asked to like stay near the stage, and stay there while some jellyfishes kind of keep them corralled to like make sure everyone's accounted for. The chefs are now officially told to stay within the kitchen, so everyone is like tucked away. It is just now going to be you, Bendril, the king, a dead body, and where would Jojo and Hiki be?
Mm-hmm.
You guys would find him. So
I'm assuming Hiki would have like some sort of like, probably we see a jellyfish running around, and he'll ask them to be like, "Hey, where's Peanut Butter?" Yeah. That way, like, hey, where's Peanut Butter? We can like.
Kiki goes to a jellyfish. Hey, buddy, where's the king? And he goes, "Are you doing investigation?" He's like, "What? No, I'm not doing investigation. He is.
I am.
He's. Do you have a license?"
I'm so close to the murderer, but I need help with the king.
He'll have
He might
knowledge.
have some knowledge.
The jellyfish. Now you have to roll persuasion. You will have advantage because Hiki's giving you the help action by going. You don't need to ask about his license or everything. He works under my my department, my agency, but I'm not investigating. He is, so legally we're fine. So before I could say, I was gonna say it was gonna be a 10. I'm not gonna lie, because like you've already been investigating and like.
Cool.
Yeah.
You said I had advantage, right? Thank God, because my first was a 10.
So the nat 1 got it. He burns you alive. He goes,
no, it was a 10.
He goes, yeah, he's down the hall by the body.
Okay, cool.
And then you see the jellyfish zap one of another fish and goes, I love power. Wow.
Yeah.
He goes, yeah, our kingdom isn't perfect. There's a reason we lost standing with everyone. Actually, no, that's not the reason we lost standing. Yeah, what's up?
Okay, so Hiki, while we're walking over there, Hiki, why can't you investigate?
You want to know my story? when I use your glasses to find out. I'm joking. I'll tell you. I
have 4 charges total.
Wait.
I can do it again.
No. You don't have...
It says 3 charges, but it says 1 charge rolls over. So no, I don't have 4 right now.
You're like, I could learn it tomorrow.
I have 4 tomorrow.
I
learn it tomorrow. Though.
So there was a king before the one we have now. The reason we have the coronation. He was he was a kind king, gentle and cared about people, but he wasn't the sharpest tool in the shed, if that makes sense. He got lost a lot. He figured out stuff late, but he really wanted to be a detective. And he thought he could be a detective. So anytime there was a crime, even though he's a king and should be handling big businesses, he decided to, try to play detective. And since I was born here, I started my agency here before I started traveling the multiverse and opened the first multiversal PI agency. I was here, and we kind of became rivals. And a rivalry is what he called it. I called it an ass spanking, because I straight up just like constantly got it way before he did. Just constantly. He tried.
At least he tried.
But he got jealous. So when I opened my multiversal agency, and ironically was with his help, he really did support my ambitions and stuff. But kind of as a joke, he made a decree to I'm no longer allowed to practice detective work inside the aquarium. But then when he, for some reason no one knows, he left. No, it's not he left. He died. That's what they're telling people, but I'm pretty sure he left. He may have been dumb, but he was very powerful. I don't see anyone in this kingdom able to kill him. He disappeared, and without a king, he left his crown. The aquarium became like we used to be called one of the 7 pinnacle points. We fell, and we're no longer a point of power in the mall. And then the Kingdom of Fire took our place and became the new one as they erected their own monarch, and we lost ours. So we're trying to get him in there. And I
don't like where this
wanted
is going.
to talk to the king so that I can tell him it was a joke. Please, I would like to have this place because I actually did get business here. You would not know how many times fish die or fish get cheated on in here. And let me tell you, it happens. Blowfish? Yeah. All the time. Sluts. So, that's derogatory. I'm sorry. I'm better than that. I shouldn't judge. That's bad detective work.
So are you lawfully good?
If you had to put me in an alignment, I would say I'm lawfully good. Why did you say it like that?
Ooh. I was gonna blackmail him.
Blackmail
Give
who?
me the
Oh my god!
That way we can get what I need, and then I was actually gonna help you out since you helped me out. I was gonna let you investigate and do everything you wanted to get, but you're lawfully good. You don't like that.
Honest. But okay, why don't we do this? Maybe there's a way we could
By the way, what time is it? We came into this aquarium. What time, Ricky?
No.
Early
Late
in
afternoon.
the day.
Late afternoon, going tonight. It's like night by now.
Oh, so it's past. Okay, cool. I have 2 more charges. I can find the key for you if you want.
Fishes. We don't have to. Son of a bitch.
I can find the original
I'm
key
gonna burn those
if you want. I
glasses.
got no
I'm gonna
problem.
burn them.
Since you helped me out.
I'll find a way. You see, he can go. Why don't we talk to the king first, and let's see what happens. And
Ricky hates these glasses. He made so much.
Fucking shit. Got it. Okay, you guys are all at the bottom. You guys, oops, happen to see each other. You see the king go, hello, everyone. And Jojo and Shadowflame, you guys see each other?
Sup?
Hey.
Okay, so you were saying anything? You're upset.
I found the king.
Oh, and I found the murderer.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Cool. I pull my sword. Let's kill him.
I just need to find the motive. Really, that's the only problem.
Ugh, I hate this sleuth stuff.
Yeah, this reminds me of Columbo. Honestly, they always showed the murder, but not the motive. Why? I guess that was the good part about it, but I just liked it better when I didn't know who murdered him.
Mm.
No, Columbo showed how he was murdered. They showed he was murdered, but it was like more like how did he do it?
It's almost like he had sight beyond sight, bitch.
But yeah.
Columbo secretly had the glasses.
I have 2 more charges. Actually, I got 2 more charges because I was at 1, and since it was like
the time,
past.
Okay, so he goes.
Yeah.
I think it's best if we have this conversation let's go to you.
Everybody, like all the floating jellyfishes around us.
Your office, my king. And you see Benadryl go, no one's allowed to move without my permission.
You lost the king.
Oh, by the way, can you roll perception? Can you roll
you might get
perception?
demoted after this, honestly. Perception. Do I see that shadowy figure? Yes, I do. And that 20 plus 4, 24.
Okay, I'm gonna start with the 18.
I got 18.
You finally notice someone hasn't been speaking this whole time. And
what, peanut butter?
No.
Is it the dead octopus?
You haven't heard Thunderbolt like in a hot minute. And for you,
is he not with me?
Is he?
Or is he with Oscar? I don't remember who had it last.
You did. You had him last.
Oscar,
but
did you have him last? I had him last. So of course he didn't hear. He's with me.
Is he?
He don't speak turtle.
You want to check?
Yes.
Yeah.
With his nat 24?
With your nat 20, you also realize Thunderbolt's gone, and that shadow figure, you remember seeing the shape comes into your mind? It was Benadryl. The whale.
That giant ass. How the hell did I not notice that giant ass shadow figure? It'd be like,
and just
that's
he looked like a giant shadow. There you go.
And I could put 2 and 2 together where it was like, oh, it's that giant.
Exactly.
I gave you a shadowy figure. So I'm
sorry,
like
you didn't roll high enough to get the exact person of the conversation. Sight beyond sight, bitch. And you recognize that, and you recognize Thunderbolts is gone.
Don't give me no blue stuff, bitch.
Do you call for him or anything?
Thunderbolt, where are you? We got some delicious kelp shakes.
You hear a muffled and it's coming from Benadryl's mouth.
Did you really eat that?
Benadryl goes, nuts.
Benadryl, down.
And out of his mouth, he holds out his tongue. And you see Thunderbolt being held down by 2 jellyfishes. He's like, maybe we don't want to have a private conversation.
First of all, how did
they rolled
get
earlier.
in my
they
pockets?
actually had good sleight of hand.
Remember,
they were even hiding
small.
behind shadow.
They got little tentacles.
And
don't I have
you have passive perception. That's what you had. And they wasn't it like 15? I even gave you one higher.
14.
I thought it was 15. So they beat that.
I got distracted by the scope.
And he goes, help me. Come on, man. Why didn't you notice I was gone sooner?
Because you really don't.
I talk all the time. You just never listen to me. No. You're always thinking about other things and just paying attention. Yo, it's always the bird brain. Never paying attention to Thunderbolt.
By the way, are we in water?
No.
Is he in water?
No, he's being held by two jellyfishes on a whale's tongue. Yeah. Oh, no. Remember, they have a disc of water under them that they use to float around and fly. It's a magical spell. It's like portable. It's like the surface of a pond is the easiest way to describe it. Like appears under them. And that's how they
see One Piece?
Shut up. That's how they do it. And by the way, Thunderbolt, Shadow Flame, all you hear is
yes.
You hear Jojo yelling, and then you hear never listen to me.
I mean,
and you see Thunderbolt look at you for a hot minute,
listen to you.
as if like, do you recognize that noise? Yes.
Okay, so I'm trying to picture
two jellyfish.
The jellyfish are in a circle of water.
Yes, holding down.
But they have a stinger out.
Holding down.
Okay.
Thunderbolt. So they have like the stingers wrapped around him. Yeah, they're flying.
So they're flying.
Well, they're on like the whale's tongue.
What about the whale?
He's doing the same thing. Yeah, the same thing
Is
on
he
a disc.
in water?
Please imagine they're riding a magic carpet made of water. No, that's how I'm saying it. Like that's the easiest way to describe it. They're on a magic carpet of water. Does that make sense? And that's how they move around.
Water. So
kind of, yeah. That's why I said like the surface of a pond. They just use it to move, and like they have those breathing apparatuses on their gills.
If they like.
If you could break the spell,
off of that, they just fall.
It is a spell each person can produce. He explained it like in the earlier episode, like it is a spell they're able to produce, which allows the fish who normally would live underwater or with these breathing apparatus, this magic carpet ride, and allows them to float.
So this magic carpet.
You're asking a lot of good questions.
I was just wondering.
Theoretically, it would be solid, and then the weight of the creature would go on it, and theoretically, depending on the creature, something might happen.
That big boy coming down.
He's in front of you.
Are we under the whale, or is he like... Are you evil? Are you going to let my friend go or not?
Well...
I'm asking the whale.
What kind of question would it... I wouldn't say I'm evil, no. And you see the king go, What's going on? What's going on here? Why are you doing this?
Hey, Shadowflame, you think you could cut off the tongue or slash him if he fell?
Oh, heck yeah, right now?
Why don't you all just
are you gonna give me back my turtle?
Talk and think this out? It wouldn't be wise.
If you don't give me an answer,
and the king goes,
you're gonna regret
why do you
it,
have their
letting
turtle?
You know.
And did you threaten my guard? What's going on here?
Hey, king, if he doesn't give me my friend back, I'm not gonna be happy, and I'm gonna be doing things that
roll intimidation.
You may not like.
Roll intimidation. And Hiki whispers in your ear, is this how you want to play it? 15. It does not mess with
15?
Dendril at all, what you're saying, but the king does kind of like step back a bit and go like, I'm just trying to let cool hell. I just don't like how you're threatening my head, but like I understand he has your friend. Dendril, put him down.
Yeah,
and he goes,
why don't we all just forget this happened? I get tensions are high. Our friend is dead.
Okay, this is the last time. Let him go.
Thunderbolt goes, just do it already.
Whatever.
Okay, what?
I cast Shape Water. So what I'm gonna do? I'm saying what? So what I can do is you can instantly move or otherwise change the flow of water as you direct up to 5 feet in any direction. I have a range of 30.
He's in that.
This movement doesn't have enough force to cause damage. You cause the water to form into simple shapes and animate at your direction. This changes last for an hour. You change the water's color or opacity The water must be changed in the same way throughout. The change lasts for an hour. You freeze the water, provided there's no creatures in it. That's why I was asking if he's in it. He's not. The water unfreezes in an hour. So what I'm going to do is, since I have studied in veterinarian, I have a knowledge of where the heart is. So I'm going to, around the area of the heart, change the water into a cone, freeze it, and then freeze the two jellyfishes.
Okay, no.
And I don't have to roll for anything, it just happens. So he has to fall now.
Oh, it's not piercing his heart yet.
I'll even roll for...
You're just putting it over there, and as if he falls, it will...
Yes. And with animal handling, which I would assume for, knowing where the animal stuff is, I got a 19.
Medicine, but like... I will flavor it to be like animal medicine.
Yeah, it'd be medicine.
Okay.
Roll me...
Yeah. I mean, like, if it'll be under like some sort of like knowledge-based thing.
No, knowledge.
So
Intelligence.
Okay, roll you what?
So your medicine check.
Yeah, it'd be intelligence or it'd be medicine or intelligence. I'd go with whichever.
I got
because I was gonna say if he's proficient, he would add his proficiency bonus. Yeah, you know where Will's heart is.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's probably huge.
Yeah.
So.
Now freeze him into freeze it. So now he kind of has to fall.
So this is what we're going to do. You decided to fuck up my whole plan. You decided to fuck over my whole plan. Shadow Flame, don't you want to do something cool?
By the way, while you're gone, I already told Oscar the plan. He knows as soon as I do this, he's gonna run over there and subs overdubs him. At least the tongue area. To get Shadow.
So I need to.
Guess it's true.
I need to figure out one thing. How much damage is that to the whale? I know.
I don't know. That's up to you. I'm shaking the water.
It's a massive impalement of ice, but ice is strong. Okay. Oscar, what is that big crossbow called that they would have on top of walls? Ballista damage.
Ballista. It's a lot.
Luis, can you do me a favor and roll 3d10?
I will do
yeah, because the only reason I know that is because we did a D&D campaign where all the characters were dragons.
Wait,
so all the NPCs had ballistas.
More, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I thought so.
Let me
see
I got
a
a 16.
16.
For 5.
They might have changed it for 5D.
I would say it would do more, so give me 5. So add 2 more. So you're 16, add 2 more. Yeah, actually.
Because it's going for the heart.
Actually, roll me a d20. We're going to see how close. Yeah, reset the dice.
Okay, so we're resetting all the dice
we're gonna do. A d20.
Okay, so d20.
Add plus 2 to this because you got that 19. And it's going to be kind of like a luck.
Mm-hmm.
So you're just only adding the plus 2 to see how close to the heart and how deep it goes. And that will affect damage.
With the plus 2, 19.
Fuck.
I got a 17.
Okay, so
plus 2, 19.
that's if you got anything above a 20, I was gonna say it was like insta kill. So with this, you're gonna roll me a d6 now. Yeah. What'd you get?
Roll
Fuck.
D6. Got a
Add
4.
that many d10s to the original 3. No, just so it'll be 7
I
d10s.
don't know the original 3.
It was 5.
Oh.
All right.
7. Holy shit! All the dice just threw it at me. I should roll one at a time, but I got 34.
Wait 1 second.
It's not a lot.
Yeah.
That really isn't a lot.
It was a good plan. Don't worry. Okay.
I mean, he ain't going nowhere
so
technically.
What you did is his. So you did how many again?
I did 34. I rolled again just to check. I got a 43 the next time.
That's
I'm mad,
good.
but
It's 34 directly
damage
to the
still.
heart. So I'm keeping that status condition in.
Yeah, so
Oh
he's
yeah.
definitely gonna be impaired
And
in some
he
way,
can't
and then
move,
I'm
so what
going
happens
in
is you
to
just
strike
roll-
right now. So
And it goes through his heart. Actually, I'm sorry, I made you do all that. I may cut that out in editing because you'll see what I'm about to do. That was such a well planned out attack, and in D&D, this is for all my DMs out there. I personally, when my players do something highly creative like they just did now, when my players do something fun, I'm not gonna kill that. The whale crushes, falls down, and suddenly the ice goes into his heart. He goes, blood gushes and bathes gushes out of his mouth and bathes on the thunderbolt as he goes, no! And the whale is not dead, but as the water has moved, he cannot use his spell, and he's laying there, twitching. And you see the king go, oh my god. You see Hiki go, okay. How do I feel about this?
Okay.
He did have the other person kidnapped and was threatening us. Yes. But that's not my voice either. The other half, was that even good? You know, I need time to think on this.
I'm gonna whisper to Hickey, and he gave the steroids to General Cloctopus, which enhanced the poison.
What serum? What did it look like? My god.
It was blue. Oh, sorry, let me do it to the mic. It was blue. So the mic picks it up. Because I literally did the hand motion where I blocked the entire mic, and I'm like, hold up, the mic ain't gonna pick that up.
He goes, Poseidon's blood. The old king outlawed that.
Ooh.
What's going on here?
A mystery.
Can I
he's not
stab the
dead.
whale? Okay,
Go
yeah,
ahead.
that was the plan. I was just asking.
No, go
I didn't
ahead.
know if he was just gonna gargle himself
He
to
has
death.
a giant ice
I'm
swirl
gonna
just impaling his
Save the
heart.
turtle.
But you can do what you want.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Wait,
I'll
are you
just-
going to make
I'll
it
just stab him
dramatic,
in
or are
the
you just going to
eyeball.
walk up and go,
Jesus.
Well, like, I can't miss.
the two jellyfishes, you said you wrapped them up too, so they're not going to move, or they don't have an action. Yep.
They were frozen.
So they don't have an action. No one else. We're still in initiative, like in my mind. So Shadow Flame.
Oh wait, no, they're not frozen.
Yeah, so they're on the
water's
floor
away
going.
from them. That's it.
Help me. I can't move. I can't move. I
They're
can't
frozen.
move. I can't move.
Wait, that's not how they sound.
I can't move. I can't move.
Thank God I picked up that shape.
Yeah, there's a lot of
water
things
thing.
you did that fucked me.
Mhm.
Shadow Flame, do you just go up and stab its eye?
I could. It would be
Well,
safe.
yeah, I want to put him out of his misery. Huh? No, you messed up when you kidnapped our friend. Sorry. Bye-bye. Subs over dubs. That is a 20.
No, my man, he's not
Not natty,
this
just
is-
regular.
He actually, yeah, because he could have probably maybe shot off one spell, but you hit his AC. Because I have the AC of a whale right in front of me. Yeah.
Oh, he's gargling blood. He
when
ain't
you-
casting
okay,
nothing.
go ahead,
All
tell me
right.
what you
These subs over dubs. He's dead.
No, what do you
That's,
actually do?
13.
What are you gonna do? You put your sword and
I
his
stab him in
big
the
whale
eyeball.
eye. It's not even stab his eyeball. It's more of like you put your arm into the eye and then stab deeper and deeper into where his brain would be. Are you trying to kill him or are you trying to incapacitate him?
I look back at Jojo. Have you seen Berserk? This is like Berserk.
So I'm guessing that's a
It's
kill.
just like Berserk.
Oh my god.
That's a kill.
At that moment, Shadow Flame, everything gets cold. Everything gets dark. You see
But blood
two
is
red
warm.
eyes just floating in the darkness.
Another death. So you're willing to go down this path?
Sure.
Remember, you carry the name. Live up to it, man. Do good.
And right in your arm, you feel another itch as it like goes stronger. And he goes, and you hear in the background, as if through an intercom.
Remember, we are having a sale here at the South. Come get what you want.
And you're back in reality with your arm, with your blade in basically deep inside the eye of now a dead whale.
This is a real interesting feeling. I'm kind of like just wiggling my arm back and forth.
Can someone help me get out of the blood? Can someone help me get out of the blood? Can someone help me get out of the blood? Can someone help me get out of the blood?
Yeah.
I'll
So
walk up.
I got him.
You got him? Okay.
Yeah, I got him. I'll get my hand out of blood and put it in more blood.
Goes, there's a chunk of eye. There's a chunk of eye. There's a chunk of eye in his hand. There's a chunk of eye in his hand. And you just caress him. And the king is just stunned.
Yeah. And I just rub his shell.
I'll take him from here. I'll grab him and I'll use something finally useful. Some of that ripped cardigan and dry him off from the blood.
The king and Hiki is still debating everything going on in front of him. Like, okay. And the king is looking at you.
Okay, so just let y'all know.
I casually, like, with no one looking, like, I lick a finger.
Roll me Constitution.
Okay, yeah, dude.
Roll me Constitution.
Huh?
Yeah, you roll perception. Oscar. Oscar, roll me Constitution.
See it. You have AIDS.
Ooh, you almost caught some weights.
I got 13.
Almost caught some weights.
Some weights.
You almost caught, but he's clean. He's clean.
Okay, so just to let y'all know, this isn't a threat, but please don't mess with my friends.
He goes.
That's all I ask.
He did threaten his friends, and as a diplomatic party going on, he technically is a representative of the mall's food court of the coalition there of Whataburger. So technically, yeah, he's mumbling to himself.
Do I hear him say this?
Technically, legally, he has the right.
Don't forget, I gave him a couple. As he's whispering, I whisper back. Don't forget, I gave him 3 chances.
Damn, and the law
I told him
Aquarium,
he would not be happy.
Work by the rule of 3. Shit. Yeah, you're right. That's how we work. He did nothing legally wrong, King. Well, soon to be king. And you see the soon to be king just look at you and go like, that man was like an uncle to me, but I need to be. I don't. But we still need.
You have a kingdom to run. There are sacrifices that must be made to ensure your safety and the kingdom's safety. So, all I know is he has something. What was it, Hickey? I whisper, Poseidon's blood.
You see the king's face is illegal. Cold. And out of the shadows, you see a lobster from earlier go, Well, it looks like here we should have a private conversation, shouldn't we? And
you know what? I agree with you.
Grabs the king and holds him like in his arms, and he starts walking down the hall towards the door that you, Shadow Flame, like you know he's going to turn right, and he's going to go to the door that was locked. And he asks you all to follow. And you see him look at the 2 jellyfishes, and he frees them, and he goes, get everyone out. Lockdown. Keep the lockdown going, but get everyone out. We will discuss what happens later. Tell no one of what you saw. And the jellyfishes just, like stone cold frozen, and the king goes, do as he says. And they're gone. And then they lead you down to the door.
I give Thunderbolt some.
Oh thank God! Oh thank God! Oh thank God! Oh thank God! Okay, let's go! I like this.
So he's clean, squeaky clean, but I lose a ripped cardigan, so I only have one now.
Wait, you see? You see Thunderbolt just shake his loot of any loose blood in there. He goes, get it out, get the blood out. You were not bathed in blood. You were not rebaptized. Nope. And they lead you to the door. The door opens, and what it is just like another section of the castle, this large hall. But you can tell from the way of like this like area works, it's like the easiest way to say is like a loft. It's an area meant to be like where people can come in and talk, and it separates the rest of the castle. But you can tell that's what it does. Where you guys were in the public facing area, places where they hold events, shows, this whole gala. This area is where the private area begins. And you see the lobster being able to avoid the lockdown procedure and just opens it and, how you say, just waves you all in.
Some of those lobster, he got all axes.
And he goes...
Mm-hmm.
Almost like there's some hidden backstory. Some yummy.
He had to add it somewhere before I.
You guys go in, and he leads you in. He goes, "We have a lot to discuss, don't we?" So.
Yep. But we kind of just told you why we came here in the first place.
It is, isn't it? My God, the gator. The gators know how to make it so well. They're fine cooks. They're fine cooks. I will never change how I feel. It's not to the voice. This is the voice. I would never change how they cook. So we are at an impasse.
Gator.
You did just kill a high-ranking figure, and another one died too.
But so did he.
What do you do when you say that?
I mean, look, I used this magical item I got. I know who the killer is. I know how he died. And I know who was there just quote-unquote minding his business.
I was minding my business.
Not
Thunderbolt
you.
goes, me?
Oh,
I was in a whale's mouth.
No, not...
Okay.
Not you. You're fine.
Okay.
We'll get through this. Look, I already told you. Well, actually, I told the king.
You haven't told the king.
Did we tell the king? We just want to go to the Fire Kingdom because we have things to do over there. What we need is permission or a spell. That's all we ask. We'll leave this kingdom. We'll never come back. But I kind of want one more thing because honestly, I did have fun over here. And he did help me out a lot. So if you can let my friend Hickey over here continue his investigation. Let him investigate. Destroy that law that he can't investigate or do anything. And honestly, with just those two, you'll never see me again. You'll never see us again, actually. We'll leave. We won't say nothing. We hope that your kingdom will be prosperous. And if the food court needs me to come down here for some reason, I'll probably decline that because I did promise y'all I will not show up. Unless you actually call me specifically or Shadow Flame here specifically. So say like you need our help. We will help because we are adventurers. But we will promise not to come back to this land. That's honestly all I ask for. I'm cutting down to the chase. You probably have this big history or big long story of what you did or why you did it. I'm not into political stuff. I'm just here to go home and become normal again. That's why I'm doing this. And get some more kelp stuff.
The lobster looks at you. Then the soon-to-be king looks at you. And the king lets go of the lobster and he's floating on his water now. I mean, reverse it. The lobster's letting go of the king. He's floating on his water now. And the lobster looks at you. He goes, okay. All of that seems fair and dandy. You've helped us. You unintentionally helped us out more than you think. I will grant you all that. But you would have to do one more thing.
Yay.
You see, and you see the king kind of look up to him, kind of confused as if why he's talking with such authority.
You're the old king?
No, it's fine. I get it. No, I get that would be the build up, I would assume too, but no. I guess you could say the
I can find him for you.
Actually, that's what I'm going to ask you to. You see, everyone believes the old king is dead. But you see, the whale you just massacred and our general, the octopus, were actually planning a coup for quite some time. And
oh no.
The old king could have handled them, but he didn't want to because as he grew fond of them over the years, the betrayal kind of like broke his heart.
Since I met him like 5 minutes ago, it ain't break nothing. I mean, not even a sweat.
King, so did the damn Shadowflame. How do you feel about that? he looks at y'all and goes.
First of all, I'm surprised you ain't saying the same thing, Shadowflame. You like, my ancestors told me this would happen, or some stuff like that. Thanks a lot. Now I look like a total dick.
Yeah, Shadowflame is, I think, dealing with his own thing after he saw those eyes. By the way, your arm finished itching, by the way.
By the way,
I need some fungal cream.
It's done itching.
He looks at you and goes, I won't, like you say, bore you with the political details, but basically... Ouch.
Oh, thank God.
There we go.
Basically, we agreed to put him in hiding, and I know where he's hiding. And he looks at the now soon-to-be king, goes, I'm sorry. You were part of the plan. And the king goes, what? We know you murdered the other one because we told everyone that the old king died. And I assume, yeah, I thought the octopus killed the old king. I thought he did because no matter what, I don't know if I did it out of fear of him going to kill me or honor to the old king. I took it upon myself, but I knew he carried heavy figure here, and if I killed him, if he died outright in public, I don't know why the poison killed him right away. It should have been slow. It should have looked like he just died in his sleep. And then he goes, yeah, that was the Poseidon's blood kind of kicking into high gear, like the bird said.
Oh. That was a small. Just like.
And he goes, so because of that, the old king still being alive, his crown, the magic, never left his ownership. He's still the owner of the crown. I would have never been king. Yeah. So to do what you do, I guarantee you, especially if I talk to him, the old king will grant you everything you want. He might even give you the spell, a coding just in case, or he'll let you go through whichever you prefer. But you would just need to get him out of hiding.
Okay.
I can tell you where he is.
Okay. Sure.
No.
Is he in the Fire Kingdom?
That would have been... How are you going to get inside?
How the hell am I?
I know.
No.
I told him that he should go cool off and hide in a place vast where no one would see him, but where he could have fun. Are you guys familiar with the arcade?
Oh, fucking
Yeah, it's our favorite place.
Yes,
Tilted
exactly.
Towers?
Yes.
Yeah, you're so happy I remember that.
He's hiding there. He was just playing video games is the last thing I knew.
Was he that thing that was playing the games when we were leaving?
He did say. We leave places too quickly, Luis.
You were tired that day. Shut up.
I'm tired now, but still.
All right, so how do you have like a note or a symbol? You just tell him or what?
Yeah, easily.
How does this work out?
He goes and reaches in his pocket and he just pulls out a coin and it has it is a platinum coin. On one side it's coral and he's like, this coin he gave to me. And if you give him this and tell him that I said he's allowed to come back like we originally planned, he will return with you, he will be king, and he will give you the blessing. And hopefully we'll return to a point of power. And by then I will settle this coup business with the two leaders. Probably we're fighting it out to see who would be king or something, I don't care. We'll just handle it then.
Will Hickey still be able to investigate?
Yes, I'll talk him. Yeah, he did it as a joke. He did it as a joke, and now I guess when we had to like rush him out, I guess he didn't have enough time to really counsel that. Sorry about that, Hiki. He goes, hey, yo, man, it's all fine. That's how things work. And, yeah, so that's cool with me. If you guys, I can go with y'all if y'all want, or I can stay here. It's whichever you guys prefer to go get the king.
I don't know. Last time I denied some creature, like, I got in trouble.
What do you mean you got in trouble? What do you mean?
I don't speak bird.
Well, thank God
Be
I'm not a
gone, bird.
Yeah. So I could go with y'all. So I guess it's time for us to, we got to get the old king back. And then with that, you guys can go into the Kingdom of Fire.
Well, I mean, we conferred. We killed bad guys,
Yes. If that's how you want to view it, yeah.
Yeah, we're good then.
Yeah, because they're going to do a coup and kill all these people.
Bad guys.
I mean, fish.
Yeah.
Of course.
Hey, they're people here. They got rights.
He goes and he looks at you. He's like, all right, I guess I will let you go to the arcade to go save the Starfish King. And that's where we're going to end this episode of Pretend.
Are
It's
you
a
fucking
Show.
kidding me?
If you look at the coin,
You know, honestly,
it's a
when
starfish
you told me
on the coin.
Honestly, when you told me about the coin when I saw I had a coral, in my mind I was like, hey, the other side has a star. Not for starfish, for star platinum.
That was part of the joke
coin.
too. It's a multi-layered joke.
No.
Thank you for catching it. But yeah, you're gonna go save the Starfish King.
Wow. Of course, Enrique.
That's gonna be a weird one.
So we're gonna go over there to the arcade, watch him die a million times in a game, and say, "Oh, he's really good." All right. You keep saying that. You you keep saying that. But thank
That's
you
the
for
best.
listening
That's the
to
best.
Pretend It's a Show. The D&D Master, whatever it's called, I forgot. I'm tired. It's Enrique Rosado, aka the Starfish King, who keeps dying.
With me was Luis
died.
Rosado, aka George Johnson, aka Jojo, aka the dude who just destroyed this whole in a fun way. The fact that you did that, I legitimately love you did that. I am not joking. You fucked my shit up.
Because you gave, I used an item that you gave me.
And don't
Yeah,
forget,
of
with
course.
us was Shadow Flame, aka Oscar Fernandez, aka the dude who he did.
I did things.
I do love it how you were like with us with Shadow Flame, aka Oscar, like Shadow Flame is his real name.
Oscar embodies the Shadow Flame. Oh my goodness. Thank you for listening, and now
I'm getting there.
the rest of the outro, and that's what I'm gonna insert.
And before we leave, Ricky,
Fuck yeah, you actually did.
did I
What level are we at? 4 or 5?
Yeah, that was the
That's sweet.
outro. Technically, that was the majority of the outro. But hey, don't forget to check out Catrails, which is my webcomic. You can read on Webtoon, Canvas, and Tapas. Links to everything I'm saying always are in the description down below. Thank y'all for watching. I really do appreciate it. This is a wild, weird podcast, and every day I get to do it, I'm like extremely happy. Also, to all the DMs out there, I already said it in the episode, but be very, 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 very careful on what items you give to your players, especially if you plan everything out and you don't realize this one item can destroy everything. I'm not gonna lie, it was really fun that they did that, and it actually makes me really happy when they do stuff like that because it keeps me on my toes, and it's so good to watch. Thank you all for listening, and I will see y'all on the next episode.